Canadian communities grew up near soldiers and forts, or garrisons, which provided protection and security. That made a real connection between soldiers and citizens. But in subsequent years of peace and urbanization, those links were lost. Now, in London, Ontario, a group of community leaders, together with their local reserves, have formed an organization to rebuild their historic links, to provide support for military families, and to offer practical education to children of all ages.
I'm 17 and I can fly a power plane before I can drive by myself.
London's initiative has inspired the launch of another garrison council in Niagara, which is fast becoming the new template for citizen participation in communities coast to coast.
In the City of London, we're very proud of our garrison community, and I want to congratulate everyone in the Niagara region that has had the foresight to carry on the tradition in yet another community, and I hope this will expand right across our country.
And our success shows no signs of slowing down, with 2 new GCCs operating in Montreal and Regina.
Lasting change, real cultural change, cannot start from the top and go down. And the only one that can affect any kind of significant, serious change is the citizen.
Now our garrison councils are taking off all over the country, with interest from coast to coast.
I am a citizen, and I must get involved.
One of the reasons for Canadians' lack of knowledge about the military dates back to 1968. Prior to that date, the military had a day-to-day presence at Canada's universities.
So at that crucial point where the new professional managerial class was being developed, the department disconnected from them and disconnected from the future leadership elites of the country.
We learned navigation, we learned seamanship, we learned communication. The UNTD made us Canadians.
We became not just officers, but we left as boys and we became men. It was not too big a thing to say that we became better citizens for having been part of that. And there's nothing like it now.
In a place steeped in academic excellence, where admission is offered only to the best, what is the most exclusive club on campus? Go! It's the University Officers Training Corps.
You've got military training on the weekends. It's different, it's unusual.
Effectively, you're on the run, and it's combat survival.
I'd never actually anticipated gaining these kind of skills.
New kids, fresh from home, starting university life.
I'd really recommend that to everyone, to be honest.
The difference only a few months makes.
It was just an incredible experience.
I do in fact believe there is a crisis at hand in U.S. civil-military relations. I think there's a very real danger that our society in the main and our professionals in uniform will become estranged from one another.
Here you go, you're coming up on 2 hours, 30 minutes. Good job, bring it in. On, man.
We talk about ourselves as being the place where leaders are made. And leadership is an important part of what we do.
Get set, begin. The thing that's great about the ROTC program at private colleges is that civilians, such as just other people in the campus who aren't involved in the ROTC program, usually have a friend or two who are in the ROTC program. It gives them a little bit of ownership in knowing that they have a friend who very soon will be a leader in the United States Army. It gives them a little perspective.
We definitely socialize, we go to competitions together, hang out on the weekends, and it definitely helps with the college experience. And you have a strong group of people that definitely always has your back.
A very large amount of my success now as a business person in the UK has been driven by what I learnt at the OTC 20 years ago. I mean, it's maybe bizarre to say that. What I learnt from my academic degree has got no comparison to the value I learnt from the OTC stuff.
When you see, as I have seen at close quarters over many years, the product that comes out of this, in terms of someone who is head and shoulders in all sorts of qualities above an average student who's come out of an undergraduate course, then one begins to see the benefits of that type of training to society.
We're not looking for people who want to join the army 110%. We're looking for people who show potential in leadership skills and people who are going to be the leaders of business in 10 to 20 years' time.